what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Q. Can you imagine how crazy all of the ALGS news and rumor YouTube channels would be going if a pro player from the NA and EMEA region was caught scamming people for thousands of dollars? Because in South America, that's something that's actually happened, and yet no one seems to be talking about it. Granted, it's not a player from the top of the region in ALGS, like let's say Nilis or Bin, which I guess would be the equivalent of this was like, let's say Imperial Hal or Sweet if we were talking about NA. But Nan's teams have been rather irrelevant this season due to the fact that they've been so far down in the leaderboards. And unless you're Nick Merckx, no one is really talking about you or your ALGS team if you're placed down in that 20th or lower position, right? Especially when we talk about a region that really doesn't get much English coverage, so I can't be surprised if many of y'all haven't heard about this just quite yet. I mean, we barely had anyone talking about the fact that VK Gaming got banned from ALGS for an apparent cheating situation out of the APAC South region at the start of the season, and that's like a region that does have some English coverage. No, seriously, look it up.
Do it. Do it!
So, you know, you can understand with this being almost a week since Nando's Discord was hacked, having the Discord messages that show everything put out to the public. I think I've only seen like a post or two put up on like Twitter and social media about it. And I even tried looking up the video in question from the leaked DMs and first off, can we just talk about the fact that unfortunately homie scammed the wrong person? Or would it be fortunately? Anyways, we have talked over here on the channel previously with people from the region like John from Leave No Witness and Pocus from Team Singularity, and one of the things that both of them mentioned was the lack of coverage in the region.
They don't know what's happening, what's going on.
Particularly when it came to English coverage, which is actually why I personally started helping out with some English coverage on game day for South America this season. And I'm pretty sure did enough that Leave No Witness should be the 5th team, which means Team Singularity missing out on LAN, including the regional final itself, which we watched right here on YouTube. So if you happen to miss out on that, I'll have that linked for y'all at the end of the video. Also, if it's your first time through over here on the channel, fam, what up? I do almost daily esports news, updates, interviews, you name it, including a little bit of coverage of every region. So if you're looking for a good place to keep up with a little bit of everything when it comes to ALGS, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. But I guess you could say in this case, a lack of that English coverage is kind of a good thing, right? Because I'm sure until I told you about it, you probably hadn't heard about it. For a region that does face quite a bit of scrutiny from players from other regions, kind of like we covered over right here on this channel last week, this isn't going to help that public perception much. Maybe part of the reason that y'all haven't heard about this, at least as far as to this point, is maybe just because of the fact that Nando's a young pup. Many people don't really know about him. There's not much really going on as far as in that camp. You know, he did find at least some sort of level of success in ALGS this season before. But to make things even worse here, from the leaked DMs, since Nan is now in the find out portion of his plan, Nan was scamming people using cryptocurrency, which I can only imagine was to kind of help avoid against any sort of chargebacks and claims and stuff like that. But of course, that's only speculation up to this point. It doesn't look like there's been any sort of official statement released from EA or anything like that when it comes to involving a ban or anything specific. I'll definitely be interested to see how that's handled, what kind of statements made, or if it's something that kind of ends up getting swept up under the rug. I would imagine there would be some sort of punishment handed down, right? But what do you think that punishment should look like?
I hope you stub your toe.
We did see that VK Gaming did get suspended for 6 months for their issues, so maybe something around that. I'm not exactly sure. Let me know down in those comments below. Remember those comments along with those likes that y'all are about to light up down that bottom right hand corner. Those are the 2 things that help me out the most with that YouTube algorithm. So go ahead, hook your boy up with some likes, man. I mean, remember, likes are free, right? Don't be stingy. Now, we do still have a few months here until LAN when it comes to ALGS, which means hopefully in the coming weeks we should have plenty of interviews and other fun extra content heading your way right here on the channel. So if that's something you're looking forward to, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and until we do catch y'all back over here on the channel, man, don't forget, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard, love hard. All right, y'all, it's your boy Q, signing out.